Welcome to this short video which aims to show all local businesses the crucial importance and the power of getting your free Google Places listing just right. It's free to list with Google Places and so many companies haven't done it or haven't taken up their option on it. Doing this will dramatically increase your share of the local traffic. So doing this properly, you'll get a much bigger share of the local traffic who are searching for your services day in and day out. So many companies have fantastic websites, but nobody ever sees them. They're down on the bottom of page 1, page 2, or even further adrift. Nobody sees them. You need to be up there in the faces of those people when they are searching for your services, especially these days when many search by mobile phone. Okay, now although we're using Car Hire Edinburgh in this example, this does apply to any business, no matter what you're in, solicitor, dental practice, plumber, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you're in, the same principles apply. Okay, you'll see I've typed in just one of the many hundreds of keywords that people are likely to type in. There are so many variations, but this is a well searched one of people searching for car hire in Edinburgh, and this is Car Hire Edinburgh appropriately enough. You notice that I say that they will type this in, not they may, and I'll show you how shortly how I can be so definite here. So let's go down and see what really catches the eye. These three listings across the top and all the listings down the side are paid listings. They're called pay-per-click. Customers are paying to be there. It can be very expensive. If anybody clicks on this, any of these, all the ones down the side, Google will charge that company an agreed amount for each click. It can be incredibly expensive. Also, another fact to bear in mind is that statistically very few people will click on these links. They tend to trust the organic, the non-paid search results. People watching this video may not agree with that, but I think the bulk of people I've spoken to over the past year or two have said, yeah, we never click on the pay-per-click ones, we always go down for the organics. So let's see what listings here really catch your eye. I think you'd agree that these places listings are very, very eye-catching. You can see here at the top that we have Enterprises in top spot A with their logo. Logos are very eye-catching, and these relate to the map on the side. So if we go down the page a little bit, you'll see Europcar, Edinburgh Car Hire, and so on down there. And what I want to do is I see straight away that that places listing, although they're in top spot, it looks very, very poor, and they've maybe got there just purely through the backlinks they have to their site. So what I want to do is I want to go and have a look at their places page. I see they've only got 5 reviews, again, which is very poor for a company that size, and the places page will tell me, give me a lot more information. Okay, here we are on their places page. 5 reviews, very poor. They've got no photos, no video. Google loves video and rates it very, very highly, so video can really help with your rankings. Having reviews added, fantastic for customers searching for you. They see lots and lots of reviews. Give you an example. And you see you just sign in to rate the company. I'll give you an example. The Witchery restaurant up by the castle has over 1100 reviews. Just a point on this thing that keeps popping up. You have to bear with me on this. We've tried to get rid of it, but every so often it will pop up and we'll just ditch it. Further down you'll see that citations, these are mentions of Europcar around the web or enterprise. Very, very few mentions, so citations again very poor. These are something that Google rank very highly, and we actually create these for our customers around the web using social media skills. Now I said earlier that about 40% of traffic landing on the page, the results page that we saw earlier for Car Hire Edinburgh, about 40% will click on the top listing. If we go back to this, to those search results, 40% of even, I'll cover this in a second, the Google Keywords tool. Just before I go on to that, if we go down the page a little bit, you'll see outside the places listings, in the organics, you've got car rentals, Thrifty, Europcar, and below that 2 or 3 from the bottom you've got Arnold Clark. That's very, very poor. These companies should be dominating and could easily dominate those top places listings. How many people are likely, especially if they're using a mobile phone to search for car hire, are going to scroll right down the page past all these big bright breezy listings to find Arnold Clark or Thrifty further down the page? I would say very few. Now I'm going to take you through and show you how I'm so sure that people are typing car hire Edinburgh in. I'm going to go here. This is a tool that Google give us, and it shows us what people type in every month. I'm going to go for a broad search first. Well, let's show you this here. We've got 2,900 searches. You've got 2,900 searches locally for car hire Edinburgh. These are, as you'll see from the side box here, these are the exact phrases that people are typing in. 3,600 globally, so that'll be a lot of people out with the UK typing the phrase in, maybe coming to Edinburgh for a visit and looking to organise car hire. But 2,900, hell of a lot. Now, going by those stats that I mentioned earlier, if 40% of people click on the top listing, people typing this in, that equates to 1,160 visitors to a site. So the top site's likely to get 1,160 visitors by being in top spot. Now, if even only 5% of those visitors, of that 1,160, hire a car, that's 58 new hires. If 10% hire, you're looking at 116 new hires in a month. And that's incredible. Now I'm going to show you something else here. If we go to broad search and take away the exact, you'll see it's just loading here, so bear with me. What you'll see is these figures change dramatically, and it will show you the broad search terms, which is a variety of search terms that people looking for car hire in Edinburgh. Could be plumbing services Edinburgh, it could be solicitor, estate agency Edinburgh, any variation on the main theme. But you'll see once this loads, and just bear with me, it is a little bit slow, you'll see that those figures change. We now have 14,000, nearly 15,000 local searches, and that's a combination of car hire from Edinburgh Airport, for example, 5,400, Edinburgh car hire, cheap car hire Edinburgh, 1,000 local, and then you've got the much advanced global, people out with the UK searching for car hire Edinburgh. So you can see the potential there. If you were to get just a fraction of those visitors to your site and convert them into customers, it's big business. I mentioned earlier citations. This is one a site that we use, Squidoo, very popular and highly rated with Google. Google likes it. This is a lawyer we're working with in Leeds, and we just built him a simple fighting for forces compensation. We pack it with keywords. He deals with payment protection insurance, and you can see that we've put in here, and again, forgive me for this, it just keeps popping up, payment protection insurance, PPI, keywords in there. So these are picked up by the Google search engines. And the great thing is payment protection insurance, the website that we created for this Leeds firm is called Forces Compensation, and you'll see throughout this listing on Squidoo, and we have him on many other social media sites. That's what we do for all our customers. You'll see we've got the keywords in again, Forces Compensation, Forces Compensation. We've added video because it's so powerful and Google likes it. So what I want to say, and this creates citations and mentions back on his listing for Leeds. So what I wanted to finish with was to say that you have a massive opportunity here to get very highly ranked. For those pay-per-clicking, paying for pay-per-click, yeah, okay, it does work. It's a very hit or miss way of doing it. If it's professionally done, it can be very targeted. But again, you have to get top listings for it to be effective. And when you consider that, 1 to 5% of people landing on these search results for car hire Edinburgh are likely to click on the pay-per-click, whereas 40% are likely to click on the top listings, it's a hell of a difference. We're experts in this. We specialize in Google Places listings, optimizing them. We create video. We create everything that's required to make these listings fully optimized. And what I would say is that I'll be in touch with you shortly to get your views on the video, but we are only taking on a customer in a couple of customers in each area. So if a customer has keyword that they want to optimize for car hire Edinburgh, we can't work with anybody else on that. So it's basically first come, first served. And if you don't opt for this, your competitors definitely, when we get through talking to them, will be in these top spots here. You can have this top spot. So I'd like to finish by saying thanks very much for watching, and I will be in touch with you shortly. Thanks very much.